Is it Friday yet? Oops. As you are fully aware, you know that I am late with my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. Oh, goodness. It's been a week. Let me just say it's been a week. But I had not forgotten, and I have been continuing to work on my April. I had a little bit more to finish up, and it was complicated just a little bit. But hello, hello. I'm so glad that you are here, that we are here to spend just a few minutes together. I hope that you are enjoying your dime time dime. I don't know. Maybe this is one of those days where it's just like, oh, you should go back to bed. We'll see. But in any case, I'm just really glad to spend some time with you. And let's go ahead and get started. I want to show you what I have been working on. Okay, first of all, and let's see, let's go ahead and zoom in on our April block. I think that I have finished it now. I'm pretty happy with it. So it's kind of difficult to see. Another time I would probably do that a little bit differently, but I have April embroidered in here with two different threads, and then 2022 there. This is smoke coming out from the chimney of my little country cottage. I have lace. I have just done some fun things. I've got some climbing roses here that are just sort of meandering. And then, of course, I have my window boxes with flowers in there. My windows, I just have just a little tiny button for the door handle. Although, technically, if you were being true to size, this would be a humongous door handle. It'd be like, hello, door handle. Bushes, shrubs, another tree on this side, tree over here, tree here, bushes, shrubs, and we have, excuse me, we have our flowers. We've just got bits and just stuff going on. As you can see, this is pretty well, I feel it's done. Now I want to just show you quickly in conjunction with, like, this was my March block. This is my April. Here is my February. I deviated in color here. We've got definite red going on. On these others, we've got more of the lavender and the more pastel shades. And then, of course, here's my January, and etc., etc. I still do have to finish my cover. I completely forgot about it. Let's see, where is it? Let's find it. Well, where? Oh, I put it in my bag already. Journal of Stitchery. So I put it in my bag so that I would remember to do that, take care of that. Here again, this is the little book that I'm going to put mine together in, and I have not done that yet, so that will still be to come. We'll just go ahead and set that off. As all of you are aware, you already know that we are in May, and the background is favorite color, and the object is a bird. Bird. So, I don't know about you, but I like pink. And I got a few little pinks to go through here. And I have some pinks to go through here. So, I thought we might just pick through a little bit of this today, if that's okay. Let me go ahead, and we don't need to be super close for this. Oh, so I pulled out, this is something that I had been working on previously. In all honesty, I don't remember the project, what it was, but I had done some stitching. And so this might work in nicely. Maybe we'll put this to the side, but we'll see. I do love, trouble with me is I love all colors in one form or another, and use them at different seasons. But obviously, for those of you that follow me on my YouTube a lot, you know I love pink. You know I love pink. And actually, this is a perfect example of colors I love. Right there. Pink, purple, this delicious blue. That's a lovely green, and the pink, the lighter and darker pinks, and a cream background. Ay, 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 yeah. Love it. So, I am wondering if I want to do just little swatches, if you will, of color. I want to be able to, let's see, let's start. And most of these fabrics, honestly, they're just quilting fabrics that I have used. I used to have a humongous fabric stash. And over the years, I have moved several times, and I have found that just hoarding your fabrics, like anything else, is not a good thing. So I have, on different occasions, invited sweet ladies over and opened up my house and said, go for it. Take what you want. And, you know, they're just like, what? Really? Well, let me pay you for it. I'm like, no, it's perfectly fine. And I have sold some at times. I'm not like, you know, I'm not a snob either way. It's like, I don't mind making a profit here and there, but I also don't mind sharing and giving as well. So it just depends, you know, on what's going on at the time. So I hope that you have been having a wonderful Mother's Day. I am recording this on Mother's Day, and it is mid-afternoon. My hubby is relaxing. I'm relaxing. That's one thing when your kids are grown and have their own homes and their own families and wives and children, and there's more mothers in the group, which is fabulous. It's much less work. It's much less stress than for those of you that are, you know, trying to do that all right now. And for those of you that don't celebrate Mother's Day, that are sad, because I've had friends before that Mother's Day can be a very sad day. My heart goes out to all those wonderful women that are in a situation that perhaps their Mother's Day is a little, you know, not quite what you would want it to be. I look at it as a celebration of women, regardless of whether technically anyone is, had a baby naturally or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's nice to celebrate each other, that regardless of what our circumstance is, we all have something to contribute, something to share with the world. And I think we're cool. I do. And for any guys that might be listening to this video, you're cool too, but your day's not till June. Oh, goodness gracious. So, anywho, now I'm not going to do any sewing in this video, and I apologize for those of you that do enjoy me stitching and you stitching along too. I would love to, but as you can see, and this, I probably should have put a band-aid over this too, but I had a little accident with my rotary cutter. This, I don't know, was it Wednesday, Thursday? Anyway, it kind of messed me up. And this has been extremely sore. And so I'm giving myself time to heal properly before I try to, try to do too much that way. What's this? Okay, that's some, ooh, what is that? That's a nice piece. Ooh, I love that. These are not mine, by the way. So obviously I picked these up or someone sent them to me. I honestly don't remember now. But it looks nicely put together. I like this. I think this is kind of calling. This is calling my name, my dears. So I think, let's see. Let's get our seam ripper. See what we can do. All right. So, for this kind of fun day, we went to church. Obviously, we do that every Sunday. Well, most Sundays when we can. If we're sick or whatnot, we're not going to go and get everybody else sick. But we like to socialize, and at church for all the adult women, they served wonderful little plates of cheesecake bites of different flavors of cheesecake. And I love cheesecake. I think they were just small. They weren't, just 4 little squares. So it's not even probably as big as a piece of cheesecake, but still, they had different flavors and just different little inch squares, and they were delicious. It was very sweet. So that was fun, and my husband, he gave me a wonderful card. He's very thoughtful about the cards that he gets for me. In many ways, my husband is much better than I at so many things. But then he he says, well, you too. So anyway, we just like each other. And he got me a very beautiful card. And then he also got me my favorite perfume. I was almost out, so that came at a very providential time. Probably didn't hurt that I hinted to him rather strongly the last couple of weeks that I was almost out of my Magie Noir. You think that helped? I used to be all about, don't, let him surprise you and la 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 la. and just assuming, like we have a tendency to do, right, that they just know and they're going to pick out the perfect whatever. Well, I learned a long time ago that's maybe not the best idea. That they really, as a general rule, they really don't read our minds. Is that weird? I know, right? But they don't. And so we have just learned that it's good to communicate and share what you're, you know, share what you want. Tell us, talk to us. So I could do it like, this might be kind of cool-ish, maybe. I could even do, I love this. You guys, I love this. Let me repeat. I love this piece of fabric. What if I did it up here too? Let's pull that back out and just take a peek. What if we did, let's just throw it down like that. What if we did that? Pretend that's not there, right? And we just did this and did some, did our birds. We could do, I wonder if we could do like a small little, I don't know. That might be overkill though, huh? What do you think? See, this is going to take a minute, guys, to make this decision. I know that. And I can do this. I've been having these kind of in strips. And I could do some different. Now, I know, and I've watched both Rach, her video, and also Sarah, her video, and love them as always. They're the coolest sisters ever. And I love, don't you guys just love how they love each other and how they love their mom? And that just makes me so happy. I just think that's amazing. And I truly love and respect them both. Wait a minute. Okay. This is a nice one too, isn't it? These are old blocks, guys. This fabric has definitely been washed. And this is a nice cotton. This is a nice cotton. This is not cotton. This is a blend. And so is this a blend. I can tell why. Because I'm a quilter. Or I was a quilter. Oh, the possibilities. I can tell this is not going to be quite as easy as I thought it was going to be. Okay, now here's... See, this would drive me nuts. Because when I... Yeah, never mind. I was just kind of anal about my quilting. Wanting to have it be just so. And I need, here's a something. If any of you know of those who do machine quilting that do a great job, I have been given names in the past, and I have not, through the moves and one thing and another, I have lost track or lost those. And I definitely would love to have some of my quilt tops finished. I know I've given quilt tops to my grandkids, but honestly, if they're not finished, what are the chances that they are going to be able to afford to have them quilted, or have the desire even. So anyway, yeah, that would be amazing if some of you are fellow quilters or know of fellow quilters who have a business and, you know, don't have a waiting list that's, you know, a year long. That would be awesome. So, anyway, just if I could, just a little bit here and there, get some of them done, then maybe I wouldn't feel so guilty about quilting again. But I have to say, you guys, I'm loving all the junk journal things that we're doing. And this project is just a fun deviation from that. It's stitching, it's working with fabric, it's working with the yarns and, you know, embroidery threads and things. It's awesome. So I love it all. I can honestly say I love to do a lot of different things. I don't feel like I've mastered anything, but I have desires to be better and to do well. And for those of you that have just joined my channel, I want to welcome you, and I hope that you enjoy it here. I want you to feel comfortable. Feel free to comment, you know, tell me what I can do better. As long as you say it nicely, I'm good. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not going to spend much more time. This is going to be a real kind of a quickie, because I will be having some family coming over, and I will be having some phone calls, and I've already had some wonderful messages and such, and I'm grateful. I love my children very, very much. Even if they don't always believe that, I do. And my grandchildren, it's just a good world. Families are super important. Now, I kind of like this, but I don't know if I like this for the project that we're working on. I don't know about that. But what I'm thinking, well, and then I had this kind of too. So it might even just be that I want to put little squares of things on here. Let's take a chance here. This is gonna let's go ahead and rip that, and let's see if we might want to just, what would it be if we just did little individual squares or different sizes, like not run them together, not do a weave, but have them stitch them all on individually. Does that make sense? Like, for instance, I might stitch this 2 inches here and take it out to the end and just do a running stitch to hold that down. And then this one I might do that's more narrow, but leave a space where my background shows, and stitch that separately as well. Everything kind of like an I Spy. I love to do the I Spy. Anyway, that might be what I might want to do, is just do this whole thing in I Spy, and then I can also have I Spy for my bird on a piece of fabric too. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of rambling, and this is, I don't know, but there again, I have to give my fingers a little bit more time. It's much better. We're almost there, but it's still a little sore, a little stiff, and I want to make sure it gets well. So, in the meantime, I wish you all an amazing day, and to all of you amazing women out there, I want to wish you the very most wonderful uh, Mother's Day, Women's Day. Just, you're amazing regardless of what your station is, because you have influenced many. You don't have to be technically a mother to be amazing and blessed. And I hope you know I love you. And even the guys love you too. But like I said, this isn't your day. That's not till June. All right. Till next video. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.